Ever wondered how small changes in our daily routines can create a huge impact on our lives? Habits, those recurring patterns of behavior, are like the invisible architecture of our daily lives, shaping our actions and ultimately our identities. Embracing the concept of tiny habits can spark powerful transformations, as we'll discover through the wisdom of BJ Fogg's insightful book. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore 8 key lessons that illuminate the potential of these small but mighty habit changes. Let's dive into the world of tiny habits. The first lesson is start tiny, win big. Think of this as a journey where the first step is the most crucial. It's not about grand gestures or high leaps, but about small, doable actions that take mere seconds, like flossing a single tooth or doing just one push-up. These tiny wins build your confidence and momentum, and before you know it, you're ready to take on more. The beauty of this approach is that it allows you to gradually increase the duration or difficulty of the habit over time. Now, let's transition into the second lesson, effortless integration. This is about making new habits feel like second nature by weaving them into your existing routines. Imagine identifying an existing behavior like brushing your teeth and stacking your tiny habit like flossing right on top of it. This way you're leveraging the power of habit chains to seamlessly integrate new behaviors into your life. Remember, it's all about starting small and integrating new habits effortlessly into your day. Next up is the Fogg behavior model. This innovative approach tosses out the old concept of relying on willpower alone to form habits. Instead, it introduces 3 key elements: motivation, ability, and prompt. Motivation is that inner drive pushing you towards the habit. Ability refers to how easy it is to perform the habit, and the prompt is that little nudge that initiates the behavior. It's like the stars aligning in a perfect constellation. When your motivation is high, the habit requires minimal effort, and there's a clear trigger to start. That's when magic happens and habits begin to form. Now, let's segue into the fourth lesson, the feel-good factor. Tiny habits doesn't stop at just performing the habit. It's about celebrating your accomplishment, big or small, and creating a positive emotional bond with your new habit. This positive reinforcement loop strengthens the behavior, making it more likely to stick. The key here is aligning motivation, ability, and prompt, and feeling good about the new habits you're forming. Moving on to the next lesson, celebrate every win. In the journey of habit formation, every tiny victory deserves a party. Why? Because acknowledging our small wins boosts our confidence, reinforcing the positive emotions associated with the habit. It's like giving yourself a high five or adding a gold star to your progress chart. The celebration doesn't have to be extravagant, it's the recognition that matters. Now let's transition into the sixth lesson. Focus on behavior, not outcome. This is a game changer. Instead of fixating on the end goal, concentrate on the action itself. For instance, if the goal is weight loss, the tiny habit could be taking a 10-minute walk after dinner. The focus is on the walk, not the pounds shed. This approach takes off the pressure and makes the behavior less daunting, more enjoyable. So here's the takeaway. Celebrate each win, no matter how small, and remember, focus on the behavior, not the outcome. Our seventh lesson is don't be afraid to experiment. In our quest for personal growth, we must embrace the trial and error process. Not every habit loop will fit seamlessly into your routine, and that's okay. It's vital to tinker, adjust, and find what works best for you. This leads us to our final lesson, tiny habits, big transformations. These minuscule changes, compounded over time, can significantly enhance your life quality. Don't fear experimentation, and remember, tiny habits can lead to big transformations. Thank you for tuning in. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and remember, every tiny habit counts.